welcome to VMT News. My name is Francisco Veliz. We started with our first story of the day. Local authorities have identified the 3 suspects in the Laredo school shooting threat earlier this week. 3 suspects were identified as students of United South High School. One of the suspects was a 17-year-old individual, and the 2 others were minors. All males, says authorities. UIZ Chief of Police Ray Garner said Friday he explained the investigation was still ongoing as more information is being gathered in the effort to narrow it down to 1 suspect. UIZ Associate Superintendent for Support Services Mike Garza said despite the social media posts alerting law enforcement administrators to the situation, he added that all threats, joking or not, are all treated with the same attention as if they are genuine, and anyone who makes threats will be prosecuted. Precinct 2 Constable Mike Villarreal said there was a stronger police presence in the area for some time as the investigation continues. The FBI is scaling back its search for Gabby Petito's fiancé Brian Laundrie to be more target-based on the intelligence after officials spent more than 10 days combining through 25,000-acre nature reserve. Police in North Point, Florida said Monday the development came after the FBI visited Laundrie's family's home to request personal items of his assist with DNA matching. The Laundrie lawyer told the news outlets that Laundrie's parents told investigators that they last saw him September 14, 3 days after Petito was reported missing. His parents policed at home with a backpack saying he was going to go nearby Carlton Reserve. A source close to the family told Chris Cromo that Laundrie left his parents' home with his cell phone and wallet, and his parents were concerned he might hurt himself. Chuck Millen got a tip about a job opening from transplanted Disney executive whose new house was landscaping. Erlen Aronson jumped to a chance to take a job at the new Disney park in Florida, having fallen in love with the beauty of Disneyland in California during a trip 2 years earlier. At the time, 3 of them among 6,000 employees who opened Magic Kingdom at Disney World to the public for the first time October 1st, 1971. Now there are more among 2,000 of the first day employees at the theme park resort as it celebrates its 50th anniversary on Friday. Whatever changed was the original employee devotion to pixie dust. The dream machine created by Walt Disney and his Imagineers. Disney has been my love, and if Anderson still recently before first shift in merchandising at Magic Kingdom Hotel. I love Disney. Texas Governor Greg Abbott is locked in several pitched legal battles with cities, counties, and school districts over their bids to require a mask in school. Back in May, executive order about ban local governments for requiring people to wear masks was highly contagious Delta variant spread across Texas and state vaccination rates staggered. Several public schools and local government officials grew unnecessary about Abbott's orders, particularly as school children too young get vaccinated to return to classroom. Some local officials then defied Abbott and issued mask mandates for schools anyway. Officers sued the state over Greg's Abbott order as dozens of intra-legal battles continue playing out. The Texas parents have found themselves caught in the confusion about whether their children have to mask up at school. U.S. officials are reopening an international border crossing in southern Texas that had been closed for more than a week. The port of entry Del Rio was closed after dozens of migrants set up camp below the international bridge crossing. U.S. Customs and Border Protection issued a statement outlining the problems the passenger traffic resumed at 4 p.m. Local time Saturday, officials say they expect to open crossing for all cargo traffic on Monday at 8 a.m. During the closure, traffic at the U.S. side of the border was headed to crossing the border route to Eagle Pass. Nearly 60 miles away, County Sheriff Joe Frank Martinez said the past year has been tough on the area, with the crisis at the border being the latest string of strains on local officials. This year we dealt with a winter storm, we dealt with pandemic, we've dealt with immigrant crisis, I've dealt with jailbreak, and all short a period of time. Mike Jones, NPR. We'll be right back with the weather and more. Stay tuned. For staying with us. Today's weather forecast will be in the 90s, will be mostly sunny with a 5% chance of rain. So keep those umbrellas handy. What do we expect for the next 3 days? Here's the forecast on Friday. Will be high of 92 and a low of 60 with 10% chance of rain, mostly sunny. Then both Saturday and Sunday will be a high 93 with a low 68 with a 16% chance of rain. It will be mostly likely sunny and all day. So good to watch some football and make a carne asada.
Resuming moments like these, starts with protecting our kids against COVID-19 and dangerous new variants. Get the latest facts by visiting getvaccineanswers.org and speaking to your pediatrician or healthcare provider.
Thank you for being with us. In sports, cornerback Richard Sherman has just signed with Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The three-time All-Pro bowler announced that the podcast Wednesday that he has signed with the Buccaneers following Sherman's announcement that the team confirmed to be signing through a social media channels. ESPN's Adam Schefter also adds in the one-year deal for Sherman. Sherman noted on his podcast that San Francisco 49ers, the Carolina Panthers, and the Seattle Seahawks all showed some interest in bringing him in aboard, but ultimately came to the conclusion that the Buccaneers were best for him. Eminem surprised guests by serving a pasta at the grand opening of his Mom's Spaghetti restaurant downtown Detroit yesterday. Wednesday, Slim Shady himself was not expected to be there, but drove up in a car, soon appeared serving window. The name of the rapper's restaurant in reference to a line from Eminem's 2012 hit Loose. Here's palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. Eminem raps in the song, there's a vomit on my sweater already. Mom's Spaghetti. He was quickly recognized by fans for a local social media post on I'm having spaghetti, meatballs, and other Italian foods on the menu. On the menu is Mom's Spaghetti for $9, Mom's Spaghetti with meatballs for $12, and a spaghetti sandwich on spaghetti on bread for $11. Thank you for joining us this morning. We hope that you're here with us next time. Here at VMT News, have a great day.